straight. As you can see, it's perfectly groomed. That Friday weather worked its magic. And the track is looking absolutely prime today, and it's going to be definitely creating some great racing. Let's go and have a walk around the track and see how we think that this track's going to cut out and develop, and then we'll head off into the pits and catch up with some of the riders and the teams. This is one of the fastest sections at Canada Rights, with these rollers in, leading straight into the tunnel jump. Spectators are going to be witnessing some high-speed action taken off that's for sure. This is definitely one of the spectacular sections of the track here at Canada Rights. We had a lot of rain here on Friday, which obviously helped the track out. It may look a little bit unpolished and finished unlike the start straight, but this is what is going to create the racing throughout the day. So the track is different here at Canada Rights. There's a few little things different. I think they tried to extend the lap as well, make it a little bit longer, so the racing should be good. You know, it's hard here, soft, you know, and over here, so you've got these little pockets, and basically what that's going to do is that's going to create different lines. Even if you come over to here, you can see where the water's run down and just become squodgy. So throughout the day, this is definitely going to develop, and this is definitely a rider's creative track, so you will be able to move around and be creative. The new layout at Canada Heights, you know, there's a lot of these 180 turns back on themselves, going back up the hills and coming back down. It looks a little bit narrow, if I'm honest, but you can see that the lines are just going to develop throughout the day, so we'll keep an eye on it and see if that does, you know, see if that does happen. It's really going to show riders' skill levels, you know, and we're at the British Championship, you know, these boys are the best at what they do. So there will be a divide between the riders, I feel, today. So it'll be interesting to watch and see how the day develops and how the track develops. This Canada Rights is a little bit different. As you can see, the jump faces here is a little bit steeper, short. Obviously, Friday's rain made a bit of a mess of this job here, but again, you know, that's really, it's making it a technical track, so it's definitely going to rut out, and the riders, it's, you know, this tabletop it's got a bit of length to it for this, the way that this takeoff's designed. Ling got rough, that was rough and bumpy, but this is going to be a different type of rough today. You know, you're going to have ruts on the jump faces, ruts leading up to the jumps. The turns are going to be rutted out. Obviously they're going to be banked up and bermed as well. In the woods offers something different, so you need a wide range of skill sets to tackle this track today, and you're definitely going to there's definitely going to be a separation between the men from the boys, let's say. What do you reckon? Do you normally marshal at Canada Rights?
Yes.
Do you? How many years have you been doing it?
About 5. Yeah, gotta be 4 to 5.
And you got a prime spot.
I know.
You must be favoured in the club.
That's until the sun comes out.
Nice track, old school, a bit narrow, but it looks good. Had a bit of rain in the past days, but it should be okay. I don't know, it looks a bit of clay in some places, but yeah, it will be interesting how fast it dries, and for sure it will be deep lines. Getting more and more comfortable in the 250 for sure. It's great learning from Conrad and all the guys around. Of course, Conrad, he's a league apart. But apart from that, it's great racing. The Kawasaki guys and a few guys around that. In Ling was great racing. Shame I had some bad starts, but that's the way it goes.
I see your recent Instagram post, Tommy, like, you know what I mean, regarding the chaviness, like, but just run me through that.
I'm one of them, Dave. This is where I'm from, innit?
Yeah.
We're struggling here between the pair of us.
Look. Is that
you ain't rocking until you're crocking. And then look, when it gets muddy, you can put them in 4-wheel drive. Tommy said come to the Canada Rights and we'll camp. And Tommy being Tommy, we don't know where nothing is for this awning or... I slept on the floor last night. Is that right? Do we need to put other ones on? That's not big enough then. There you go, I've done that. Lovely job there. The track looks unbelievable. I looked at it yesterday night.
I was well happy with it. I'm well looking forward to it. So.
Speak up a little bit then.
Well, I don't want to shout. I'm just looking forward to it. Track looks good, happy days.
I think it's a prime is the word. I mean, I think they've done an amazing job with the new design. You know, it's so nice for the riders. I don't think people appreciate it. I'm sure it's the same for the spectators. To have something different, because we keep going back to the same tracks, the same way round, the same bump. But Canadaites, they've done a great job. Someone's put their heart and soul in the design. A little bit frustrating that they put the kids out first. I think personally it should be MX2, MX1 and then the other guys, because the lines tend to develop quite tight.
Not the best. I'm a bit soft last week's crash at Backer, but I'm lucky to be here, pleased to be riding. I'm just looking forward to the gate drop in the first race, and then hopefully the adrenaline kicks in and I can do what I can do.
Do you feel older then?
Just a number, mate. Just a number. Big 4 yesterday. Big 4. Hey, what's happened to the Gordy anyway? We talked about you.
I'm 40 before you, so I thought I'd try and smart myself up. What do you reckon for yourself then? What are we going for?
I'd like to be in the top 5 if I can. I quite like this track. It all depends on the gate really, because if you don't get a good gate round here, it's going to be difficult. That 2-stroke out the gate and try and hang in there and show these young'uns how to go on.
I'm probably second behind Brad in this class, to be fair, yeah. Step in the right direction. I was having a few suspension issues at the first round and I found out I didn't have it quite set up right, but me and Brad actually had a bit of a last lap battle for 7th in the second one. I'll go for a win, aren't I? I don't go out there to get second. Yeah. Last time I rode here I went 1-1, so I don't know why I can't do the same again.
What does it feel like then? Come on in. How old are you?
18, just pulled my 3rd ever British MX2 pro race. Ready to go do good in the race now. Got quite a few of my mates here cheering me on, a lot of family here, so doing them proud.
What's the race plan?
Get a good start, stay smooth, chill out, and just hope for it. I want to get top 5, so if we get top 5, then I'll be happy.
Who are you to support, Ron? Ike Carter.
Where do you reckon he's going to finish then in the first MX2 race?
I think I finished 20 or something, but I didn't get a really good lap. Hope for something better now.
So, race 1, MX2 was absolutely epic. We had local boy Ike Carter putting it to the field, in all honesty. So Todd Wilson was out there leading, looking good, made a few mistakes and slipped off. Ike took full advantage of that and was hauling. So I'm sure he'll be looking forward to putting a good moto here in race 2. Fingers crossed, podium overall. I'm sure the locals will all be rooting for him in over the fence, wanting that to happen, definitely. Fair play to Ashton Dickinson, you know, what a ride that was. I believe it's his first British Championship win. Long time coming, that boy does put some work in, and definitely a talent. Unfortunate Conrad Mewse didn't look his normal self. He's been checking out of these rounds of late. You know, I don't know, he was struggling a little bit just to make some passes, so we'll catch up with him later after Moto 2 and see how he is. But yeah, here we go. Get ready for Gate Drop 2, MX2, Revo British Championship, powered by Golf.
Awesome! Come on guys, great day! Yeah. Back to it! I reckon Conrad might pull out of the bag in MX1. Carpenter's definitely up there. Don't know. The Dutch boys here weekend, they're very fast. But other than that, we don't care. We're back to racing! Yeah!
Difficult day for me, 3rd overall on a bad day, I'll take that. And at the end of the day we extended our points lead, and that's what the main goal is. The main goal is to wrap this championship up, and today we're another step closer. We still got a long way to go, but it's all about every round just ticking away, and they say the championships are won on the bad days, and I feel like today I had to really dig deep. I've been sick all week, I didn't sleep at all last night, and it was questionable whether I was going to race today, but I thought I'd go out there, get as many points as I could, and we managed to finish the day with a win. And it really brung the kind of the mental strength out of me today, and that was nice. It was nice to kind of find that inner strength in yourself and get challenged like that sometimes, you know. Like we've had a few races where we've won by 30 seconds in this championship, but today we really had to work for it, and we got the win in I think 3rd overall. I'm heading down to the podium, but I guess I'm 3rd overall. We've got to be on our peak every single weekend of the year. Like, we're not training for one event, we're not training for one weekend. We've got to be on the top of our games every single weekend, and we get sick, we get ill, and the trouble is it always falls on a race, and that's the difficult part about it. It's one of the toughest sports in the world, but that's why I love it, and it's a real challenge. It was alright. I think first one was better, but I'll take it. I don't know if I've got the overall yet, I'm not sure. Yeah, I'll take a second anyway. It was rough out there, man. Well, it proves Conrad's beatable, doesn't it? So, yeah, hungry for more, 100%.
That wasn't bad considering I wasn't meant to be racing. Well, on Friday, we only made the position at dinner time to race, so points on the board for the championship. It's good.
Armed.
I'm going to have to go with Shaun Simpson. He always seems to go well round here. Second, Tommy. Third, Kullas.
What would you like as a present for coming to motocross? Anything nice? Come on, he did say for you spending the day at the motocross track, he's going to treat you.
spending the day here.
No, little and on the way.
Little and on the way, yeah. It's a boy.
Oh,
It's a boy.
is he going to be riding bikes?
He'll do whatever he likes.
Tommy and I, there was nothing dirty really. He just caught my back wheel and we both went down, but I don't know what Sean's carrying on about. He tried to go around the outside of me. I don't know, old age might be getting to him, Alzheimer's or what. Inside's an inside.
It was alright for me. Fourth for the championship is okay, but I just want to be getting some wins now, and I just didn't quite have it in me.
What do you reckon to Dylan then in front then? He was a bit scary there for a moment.
I thought he's lucky to be alive, I think. I see it all escalated from so far back, but he passed me nice, but he really had a big piss.
I've never seen the spectators on that fence move so fast.
No.
MX1, the first moto, that was action packed. It was all going on. The boys were checking out in front. There seemed to be like 5 of them all going hard at it. So we had Millward out front. He led from start to finish. Tommy was there in second. It looked like he was going to be challenging, but unfortunately he had no energy in that race from his previous bug from last week. Then you had Dylan Walsh, Shaun Simpson, all going hard at it. Harri Kullas, he held in there and he was chipping away and being consistent with his lap times. He was certainly one to watch, and Dylan Walsh certainly did make it exciting. The boys wild and he's going hard at it. We caught up with Dylan, so obviously you've heard what he has to say about the incident. We haven't caught up with Sean yet, but I think he had a few words to say with Dylan with one of the moves what took place out on track, but unfortunately we missed that.
same, but we have new bike this year, so we are still figuring out a little bit. And yeah, I didn't even think about the win, overall win in the second race. I just tried to ride my best, and yeah, once I passed the second place, I tried to catch Dylan, but he was too far. But yeah, in the end, it's good day, good win, and yeah, it's one step forward again.
Overall, I feel alright. Like, it's not a bad day, not a great day, but I just haven't really felt that well coming into the race, so that's my excuse today, and I'm not really budging from that. We've still got the red plate, although Dylan caught a little bit today, so, but that's the way it goes. So overall, not a bad day.